Hello, this is why going my own way. There is a background noise while I am talking. This noise is rubber vacuum, and I feel I am a bad person purchasing and using rubber vacuum. Oh, here is a corner. The 90-degree looks like it's doing a good job. I wanted to have a U shape like a Uber or C shape like a C section so that it can cover the 90 degrees. And I have been talking about rubber vacuum the past almost year and a half, and around that time I said, oh, let's buy rubber vacuum at the end of the spring. And now the not only spring, summer and winter, and then now another spring is approaching. So we got the rubber vacuum. So yeah, my husband was looking at the Amazon, and so this rubber vacuum has good review, so we gave it a try. And yeah, I feel guilty of spending money on myself, and rubber vacuum is so that my life will be easy, and I feel a little bit guilty about that. And also today I finally purchased 55 gigabyte on 99 cents per month for the iPhone storage. I have been thinking about it, and every time I make 14 or 15 minute YouTube videos, the iPhone notification says your storage is full. Do you want to purchase 55 gigabyte? And then I kept tapping, not now. But today finally I purchased it because my YouTube channel, I make videos in Japanese first, and then second English version. And oftentimes I make Japanese videos in one day, and the next day make English version of my video. And if I make same content but Japanese language day 1 and day 2 the English version, and then sometimes or oftentimes I will I forgot the detail, and like I should be the best language interpreter for myself, but I don't do scripting. I don't make a note or memo, jot down the memo. I don't have script to read, so I have to plan, think and talk at the same time, even though I'm not a multitasker. And also, when I used to make Japanese video one day and the next day is English video, then next day I may be busy, or I have to leave my house early, or I have job, or the job means dog walker and pet sitter and occasional language interpreter at special education setting. And when I have some pressure or anxiety, about the new environment, new client, new dogs, then I don't feel like making videos. So it's better to make videos all at once, meaning make Japanese video at 10 o'clock, for instance, then English video 10:30 immediately after uploading Japanese video. Then yeah, the reason I feel guilty about spending money on things just for me, yeah, the robot vacuum, honestly, it's just for me, not rather than for my husband or for my son. It's as if for me, so that my life will be easier, and I feel a little guilty about that. And of course I can increase other cleaning vocabularies like dusting or bleaching tile and grout. So I guess I'm not the bad person or lazy person to have rubber vacuum. But yeah, the reason I feel bad about spending money on myself, yeah, I think that stems from the yeah, like my family constellation, that I was born, or I was conceived as a wanted child because my parents tried to have a son, and in the end they only have 3 daughters, no son, and I am the youngest, meaning the first daughter was born. My parents are disappointed because it was not a boy. And then the second daughter, which is my sister, because I'm the youngest, the second sister was a girl again. My parents got disappointed. And the third time, which is my turn, when I was born, my parents really thought that it was a boy. And at that time there was no ultrasound or anything because I am a Generation Xer. So it's right before like a ultrasound sonography technology. Like, so I was born in Japan, but 10 years after I was born, in China there was a technology that the doctors or OB or OBGYN can tell if the fetus is boy or girl. And then so parents don't want girl, and then poor girl was not born alive. But that was, I believe that's 1980s, and after a while in China they can no longer able to check if it's a boy or girl before the baby is born. So yeah, so I am always aware that I was an unwanted child after I was born, just because I'm not a boy. So I try to behave myself, study hard before prompted, and do the house chore before getting prompted. So that was my soap story. And then because of that I feel guilty to do any fun things or spend money on myself. And then my first job after college, it was of course not high paying job, unfortunately. It's like a admin assistant job, and when I quit that job, my tax money returned to me. So like $400 came back to me. So yeah, it's nice. And then, but you know what I bought? I bought dishwasher, the electrical dishwasher. It's, well, I try to say that it's for my family, but I guess it's for me because I do the dishes for 5 people because I am an unwanted child. So I try to please people, please family. But it started when I was 18, and then so my second sister is very bitter about my success in high school, and then I went to pretty good university, and then ever since then my sister got very jealous, and then ever since then she dumped the dirty dishes on me. So as my father, who is bitter that his subordinate, my father's subordinate, became a CEO after the previous CEO died, and then my dad's subordinate get married off to CEO's daughter, and then that person was an alumni of the college I went to, and then because of that my father became even bitter towards me. So doing dishes for 5 people and by myself, and then the washing with my hands is not so fun, but it happens every day. But then so I finally got electrical dishwasher. It was 1996, so it's 23 years ago. And then a couple of years after that, I got married and left my parents' house. And soon after I get married and settle down, and then I visit my parents' house, and then boom, the dishwasher is gone. I don't know what happened to it. And then I tried to be a nice person, so I didn't ask interrogating question, oh, what happened to the dishwasher? But I think years after that, I finally asked, hey, what happened to the dishwasher I bought from the returned tax money? Like, usually girls spend money on fashion or shoes or bag and stuff, but I got electrical dishwasher for my family, and then my family still complained that, oh, I got the dishwasher, oh, you could have washed it on your with your hands. So that's that. And it's not fun to be a unwanted child, but now I am still around, and I believe nice things could happen, like robot vacuum on sale. So my subscribers, please hang in there, and thank you. Bye.